Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video in which we are going to write Python program to check if a string is a float number. So guys, we can find if a string is a float number by writing a function to convert the string to the float number. So basically, if we are trying to convert the string to the float number and if it is successful, then the function will return true, or else the value error exception will be raised and we will return false. So basically we are going to see whether we can convert the string to the float number. If it is successful, then it is a float number and we will return true, or else we will return false over here. So guys, we are going to check these examples as well. As you can see, this string, that is S12, the output should be false because it is not a float number, and then we have another string that is 1.123. the output should be true since this is the float number over here. So let us check this with the help of the example in the VS Code over here. So guys, the very first thing that we will be doing is we will define the function that is float over here, which will take the parameter as a string. So over here we have is float, and then it will take the parameter that is going to be the string value, and we will convert the string into the number first of all, which will be the float number specifically. So over here we will use the try keyword, and inside the try keyword we are trying to convert the string to the float by using the float method over here. So guys, this float method will help us in order to convert the string to the float number, but if the string is not a float number, then it will throw the error. So guys, over here if we are successful, then we will return true in this case. So we say return true, and if there is certain exception that is occurring inside this try block over here, we will have the except block after this. So over here we say except in this case, and then we can specify what exception has occurred. So we can say value error in this case. So guys, what happens is inappropriate argument value of correct type, which means if this float function is not getting a string which is not actually a float number, then it will throw the value error over here. So we are going to use this value error, and then if this value error occurs, then we are going to return false in this case. So we say return false. So guys, basically what we need to do is we need to call this is float function in order to check whether the string that is provided by the user is the float number or not. So over here what we will do is we will come out of this function, and then we can simply have the print statement over here, and then we are going to call this is float function with a particular string as the parameter. So over here we will say is float, and then the parameter that we are going to pass is the same value that we have seen, that is S12 over here. So inside the single quotes we will say S12 in this case. So guys, what should be the output? Let us check that. I'll save this file now and try running this code. So as you can see, we have got the output as false. That's because this is not a float number over here, since there is no decimal point and we are having a character as well. Now guys, we are going to provide this 1.123 as the string value inside this is float function. So let me just paste this over here, and then let me just save this file and try running this code once again. So this time we are getting true as the output. That's because there is a decimal over here and all the characters are the numbers. In this case there is no string character. Let's say we provide s over here in between the numbers so that the string is 1.12s3. So this time what will be the output? Let us check that. So I'll just save this file now and try running this code. So guys, as you can see, we are getting the output as false. That's because there is a character in between the numbers and it cannot be completely converted to the float. So that is why we are getting the false output over here. Now guys, what if we provide the string as 21.34? Whether this is the float number or not, comment in the comment section below. Let us see whether your answer is correct or not. So guys, please practice on your own so that on different inputs you get different outputs, and also you will be successfully able to write the correct answer in the comment section below for this particular string input. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to the channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is Python program to count the occurrence of an item inside the list. So stay tuned.